Dear students, welcome to my channel, Chemistry with Saresan. Today we are going to start with preparation of soluble salt. Let's take an example of copper to sulfate, which is soluble salt and it is blue in color. So in order to prepare copper to sulfate, we will be using a method known as access method. In access method, what we will use, the reagents. First, the reagents will be copper dioxide, copper to oxide. This too indicates the oxidation state of copper because it is transition element. Transition elements, they have no fixed oxidation state. That is why we have to highlight the oxidation state of any transition element in a compound. And keep in mind, in the examination, it has been asked many times what this two indicates within the bracket. So simple, it is one more question. It is uh, oxidation state of copper. That's it. The second reagent is an acid that is clear from the formula sulfate. Sulfate comes from sulfuric acid. You know the formulas of copper dioxide, that is Cu. And for that sulfuric acid, it is H2SO4. So first we need to make a chemical equation. Then we will write steps to prepare copper sulfate chemical equation. See, in chemical equation, we will write the copper dioxide as sulfuric acid, H2SO4. You know, copper dioxide is insoluble salt. That's why better to write solid subscript, and sulfuric acid aqueous. When they will react together, you see copper is +2. Here oxygen is -2. Sulfate is -2. Hydrogen is +1. This copper will recombine with this negative ion. We will be having copper to sulfate. This is aqueous, and it is copper to sulfate. Copper sulfate. Boys, when study, you must memorize the colors of important compounds. It is blue in aqueous form. So along with copper to sulfate, what is left? Water will be produced because hydrogen from acid will combine with the white or oxygen from copper dioxide to produce H2O as a byproduct. Now, how we can get the crystals of copper to sulfate? For that, we need to write the steps. What are those steps? Number one, add copper oxide into dilute sulfuric acid. Then, in order to make sure that all the acid must be consumed, we have to add more copper to oxide copper to oxide in excess. As I earlier told you, why copper to oxide is added in excess so that all the acid must be neutralized. This is an exam question as well. In step 3, when copper oxide, which was in excess, not necessary, it has been reacted all as a whole. So somewhat will be left. So we have to remove the unreacted copper to oxide. Filter the excess unreacted copper to oxide. Copper to After the removal of unreacted copper oxide, we will we will take the filtrate. The filtrate is copper to sulfate. The filtrate is heated slowly over water bath. Why it is being heated over water bath? So that the crystals formed may not break or they may not spread out during formation. So the fifth step is cool the salt solution, which is a saturated salt. Cool the salt solution slowly. Why, why the salt solution is just cooled slowly? So that we have large and maximum number of crystals. And that's it. So I just for we can take overview of this. So today we discussed how to prepare copper 2 sulfate. So copper 2 sulfate formula is CuSO4. Uh, in order to prepare it is soluble salt. So in order to prepare it, we need reagents. So one of the reagent in the examination must be given to you. Second reagent you have to identify. So the first reagent is copper 2 oxide, which is CuO. I earlier told you it is black in black solid. Then sulfuric acid. Uh, then we will make chemical equation. Copper 2 oxide when react with sulfuric acid, it will produce copper 2 sulfate and water as a byproduct. You see, now how to separate copper 2 sulfate from the whole mixture. For that, we have steps. First, what we did, add copper 2 oxide in dilute sulfuric acid. Again, add copper 2 oxide in excess in dilute sulfuric acid so that all the acid must be neutralized. Filter the excess unreacted copper 2 oxide so that we can have filtrate of containing copper 2 sulfate in it. The filtrate will be known as the filter, whatever thing is left on the filter paper that is known as residue. It will be, thrown away. The filtrate will be heated. The filtrate is basically a solution of copper sulfate, which is blue in color. After that, when it is heated, we should take a water bath, and on that water bath we should place a china dish. In the china dish, we can have the salt solution. So you can search on the apparatus for the preparation of soluble salt that is called sulfate. It's very easy. Okay, so after that, when we have filtrate heated slowly over water bath, after that we have to cool it so that we have large and maximum number of crystals. We have to give maximum time basically. Thank you, boys. Inshallah, we will be in the same way. We will be starting, doing new examples on this, and we will be solving the past paper in next class. Inshallah. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.